Hello YouTube. 11 months ago I purchased this, which you're looking at right now, the Honeywell. Another round Honeywell thermostat. And I didn't even get a year out of it. It died. I checked the battery. The battery's fine. It measures 3 volts as it's supposed to. So we can't blame it on a bad battery. So apparently something on this board went bad, unfortunately. Because the last 2-3 weeks, maybe even longer, I have not had any heat in the house at all. And like this morning, it was exceptionally cold in here, and so I came down and I turned it up all the way, and nothing. You know, I didn't hear the circulator pump kick on, so I knew something was wrong. I wasn't sure what. So when I came home today, the first thing I did was take this off the wall, check to see if I had the 24 volts at it, you know, from the relay and the transformer. And it was there, and as soon as I shorted it out with my needle nose, I heard the circulator pump kick on, so I knew right off the bat, hey, the thermostat's bad. So, as I said in my last video that I did from about 11 months ago, I will never buy another Honeywell thermostat again. I mean, this is the second one already that I've had trouble with. And at over $50 a unit, there's no way in hell I'm going to ever buy another one for the rest of my life. What I did get, let me turn the light on over here, I'll show you. I bought, it's called Lux, I guess Lux Pro. It takes 2 AA batteries to operate. It's serviceable. In other words, it opens up and you can change the batteries. Not like the Honeywell, where when that battery goes bad, it's really not serviceable. For say, like, what I mean by that is it is not very easy to take apart. And you generally, generally mar the, like, in other words, when you try to get this part of it off, the cap, to get at the board and the battery, you generally end up marring it because it wasn't made to be serviceable at all. You see the dents I have in it. Trying to, again, pry it off. Yeah, look at the damage I did to it. So yeah, it's not a serviceable unit. You know, this battery, once it goes bad, you're done. You throw the frickin' thing away. Unless, like I said, you want to try to take it apart and mar the hell out of it and then try to put it back together again. That's up to you. But so I said, now I bought over there on the wall. You really can't see it now. I shut the light back off. But yeah, now I bought something that's more serviceable and probably more dependable, I'm hoping. I'll let you know if I have any problems with it. But I said I went through 2 of these already. The first one, what happened was the relay shorted out in it. Here's the relay right here. This is what's responsible for turning your circulator pump on and off. What happened was the relay shorted, and like I said, my house temperature went up to like 90 degrees. It's a good thing I was home, because if I wasn't home, God only knows what could have happened. The boiler could have probably blown the frick up. So that's what happened to the first one. This one here, I have no idea. Like I said, the battery is good, and the board is not working, so the hell with it. I don't care. No more Honeywells for me. I'm done. I got something better, cheaper, hopefully cheaper. Well, hopefully better. Definitely cheaper. The thermostat I got on the wall there cost like $37 versus this one. Like I said, this one almost a year ago, was over 50, so I definitely didn't spend as much. So, just wanted to give you a report on that. And like I said, if the new one doesn't work out well, I will definitely post something about that as well. But I just wanted to give you some additional footage with this thermostat thing. So your thermostat has a relay in it. I mean, it's battery operated. So it's all of its internal controls basically you end up either turning a relay on or off that's internal to itself. And that in turn, like if you get to your heating system part of it, you have a 120 volt AC transformer that steps the voltage down to 24 volts. So that feeds through your thermostat relay and then comes back to the system to a coil on a 24 volt relay, which in turn operates a 120 volt circulator pump. That's your the basic circuit of it. It's actually a little bit more complicated here, I think. There might be an additional switch in this circuit, like an AND type circuit, in the aquastat of the furnace. Like, in other words, if the temperature isn't high enough, this circuit will be open, and even though it's calling for heat will not be able to be, it won't be able to turn the motor on because this switch, say the boiler is not warm enough, is open. So when the boiler comes up to temp in the aquastat, that would be a different part of the system. This switch would close, saying, okay, the boiler's warm enough. So as it calls for heat and this relay's on, your circulator pump will run, which I just have marked here as an M. But this is your basic circuit for how your oil heat system works. Like I said, you got your external thermostat, which this is your control circuit right here, the internal relay, and that's it. It operates on 24 volts. But they're using that 24 volts to engage a relay to control a higher voltage, 120 volts. I said to run your circulator. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed that information. Thanks for watching again, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.